It's easy in lawn care to get too hung up on a schedule or what everyone else is doing, both of which can only make things worse. Most of the time, you just need to focus on yourself and what you can do now to be better in the long run. Even if it's not by the book or, heaven forbid, something you read on Facebook. So what? You missed your regular timing on a pre-emergent. No big deal. Let's find out if it's too late in the year to still apply one. Have you ever used a decision-making tree? You know those little charts that guide you to your right answer? Let's use one of those. The first question we have to ask ourselves is, will we be laying sod or seeding anytime soon? If you answered yes or maybe, stop right there. You do not need to apply pre-emergent. Just as it will prevent weeds from germinating, it will prevent your grass seed from germinating. It will also inhibit root development for newly laid sod. I know what some of you are thinking. It's almost winter. Who in the world would be seeding or sodding right now? And I totally get it. It's actually snowing and sleeting as we speak. But I'm glad you asked, because that takes me all the way back to the beginning of the video. Remember where I said that not everyone is always on the same page in the lawn? So just zero in on your situation and quit worrying about everybody else. For example, I've had 2 homes built, both of which were completed in winter with dormant Bermuda sod laid at that time. If I simply would have looked online for ways to prevent weeds in my new lawn, I could have foolishly applied a pre-emergent without knowing the harm it would have on its establishment. Okay, let's revisit our question. Will I be laying sod or seeding anytime soon? If the answer is no, you're moving closer to applying a pre-emergent. You probably fall into one of these 2 camps. 1, I'm completely weed free, so do I even need to apply? Or 2, I've already got weeds, so what's the point? Starting with our weed free folks. Sure, you're sitting pretty right now. Fantastic job. You obviously did a lot of things right this past season when it comes to the cultural practices, like frequent mowing, proper watering, and fertilizing. Keep it up. Does that mean you'll be weed free when spring rolls around? Maybe, maybe not. The wind will blow this winter, the birds will fly, and weed seeds will find their way into your yard. But a healthy, dense stand of turf can prevent them from coming to life. Sure, a few may sneak through the cracks, but enough to justify the cost and time of applying herbicides? What I would ask myself in this situation is, what has my weed pressure historically been like, with or without pre-emergent? If the answer is light, I'd roll the dice, save my money, and not apply. If heavy, go for it. On to our friends with weeds wondering, what's the point? The point is, it's a numbers game. You may have missed the weeds that are already there, but you can still prevent the ones that aren't. Most weed infestations are just a result of inaction. Why wait? If you just keep chipping away at them, you'll have a weed-free lawn in no time. Here's why this is so important. Right now, my lawn is littered with dandelions, clover, and some hairy bittercress. And with a mild fall, some of those have actually gone to seed. Seeds turn into more weeds. Inaction lets a small problem get out of hand real fast. If you're in this camp, the time to apply a pre-emergent for fewer weeds in your lawn next spring is right now, even if you've heard it's too late. That's if you haven't applied already. I applied mine. Let's be real though. Weeds are just a part of lawn care no matter how good you are. If you think you're going to eliminate every last one of them for good, you got another thing coming. Does this help? What other topics do you want covered this off season to be ready for next year? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you.